It's my honour to be here today to be part of this great event to introduce the Impala. Another truly great design from Chevrolet, and I think a gift to our customers here in Korea. The 2016 Impala is a result of the creative spirit of Chevrolet design, all our studios, and an incredibly rich heritage in design that spans 10 generations with the Impala nameplate. Now, the Chevrolet Impala was first introduced in 1958, and like Sergio, this car is a little bit younger than I am. As you entered the venue, you obviously saw some of the rich heritage of this Impala. 10 generations of truly wonderful vehicles. Always Chevrolet's flagship, the bold design can be seen in the wide horizontal fins of the teardrop or cat-sized tail lamps of the 1959. And then there's my favourite, which is the muscular 1962 SS. Each of the Impalas we have released over the 10 generations has set a new design benchmark for bold, premium style. And that's Chevrolet style. And this new Impala continues that style with great refinement and efficiency, and we're sure we've designed what will be a future classic. The best Impala designs are always very recognisable. That's very important to us. And by being very recognisable, they have huge desire. They're very desirable vehicles. They have a strong, confident stance and flowing lines. They're simple, yet the design is memorable, and they have great body styling. The kind of design you can see in a designer's sketch. 3 or 4 designs of a designer's pen could sketch this car and sketch the profile. It's that simplicity that allows the underlying performance of the car to come through. Now, we wanted to create a sedan that has reach, a sedan that's expressive and boldly sculptured, an Impala that would become a contemporary classic, as I said. At the front, you'll see a more powerful, more premium execution of the Chevrolet face that begins to move us in a new direction. There's a low-profile projector headlamps that enable a full-width grille that accentuates the car's wide stance. Again, which for a premium flagship like this is really important, great proportion. The LED daylight running lamps with thick-to-thin chrome detailing and a look that's rich and also assertive. This car has to be powerful as well. Impala's profile is low and sleek. It's accentuated by a long wheelbase. It has a six-window profile that flows deep into the deck, a deck that conceals a very large full-size trunk appropriate to this class of car. It has 20-inch alloy wheels, and they highlight the body side with plenty of visual impact. It's highly sculpted and constantly moving, revealing its beauty wherever you look at this vehicle. In the back, Chevrolet's signature dual element tail lamps have direction and have style, while the raised Impala lettering is precise and elegant. All details that make this truly a flagship. It's all finished off with a twin stainless exhaust, but the exterior is only part of the story. We designers like to talk about emotion, and the exterior of the car is something you fall in love with, or it's the lust that draws you to the car, but you have to live with the interior. So like the exterior design, the interior of the Impala is created in an equally dramatic statement of craftsmanship and design. It contains style and intuitive integration of the latest technology. It's well appointed, spacious, with a high priority on comfort and refinement. The Chevrolet signature dual cockpit is designed in this vehicle. It's expressed in a new eye-catching forms, and you need to see that when you get to look at the vehicle. There's a fashion-forward palette on the interior with high-quality materials and premium touches like contrast stitching, subtle ambient lighting to convey a look that's tailored and custom. The interior on the Impala is iconic Chevrolet, bold and expressive. It is timeless in its execution as well as its design. There's genuine stitch details. They enhance the leather material that wrap the interior in either elegant black, which you'll see in this silver exterior, or appropriately inside the Mojave, which is luxurious inside the black. There's thoughtfully designed details like the storage areas, such as the secret cubby behind the Monex screen. And there's also a nice touch for customers, a hidden umbrella storage, which indicates how much we've tried to extend our design capability and make our customers the focus of this vehicle. Whether you're seated in the front or whether you're seated in the back of the vehicle, you'll see the detail and craftsmanship we intended to provide for Chevrolet's customers. Now, in the end, heritage does not guarantee great design. We all seen lots of vehicles that have had many generations, some have failed. But 10 generations of Impala have created Chevrolet's powerful design DNA and showed us the way. Now, the 2016 Impala embraces that great legacy, but it's focused on the future. That's very important. We have to look forward. And I believe that our Korean customers, and frankly everyone here in the room today, will be captivated by the new Impala, a large luxury sedan designed with great presence and obviously a powerful personality. That's what we need from Chevrolet and the Chevrolet flagship. So, I'm going to sum it up.
한국제 부모실 김병수입니다. 반갑습니다. 바로 질의응답 들어갈 텐데요. 오늘 질의응답은 호차 사장님, 마크 코모 영업 마케팅 AS를 담당하고 계시는 마크 코모 부사장님, 그 다음에 GM 회사 부문 디자인을 책임지고 계시는 마이클 싱코 부사장께서 해주시겠습니다. 질문하실 기자분들은 일어서서 잘 안 보이니까 일어서서 질문을 해주시고요. 일어서시면 저희가 마이크를 전달해 드리도록 하겠습니다. 그럼 곧바로 질문 들어가도록 하겠습니다. 자, 저기.
네, 안녕하세요. 저는 온가차 임소정 기자라고 합니다. I actually have two questions. One's for Mr. Simcoe and Mr. Como. And one is regarding on the color palettes for the Impala. There are many options for the Impala in the US market, and I was wondering if you guys have any plans on increasing the color palettes for the Korean market. And the other question is that how many units will it take for you to produce the Impala in the Korean products, Korean vehicles, because I know that it's being produced in the US plants. Thank you.
I'll take the first part of that question. Thank you. We are starting sale with the three most popular colors in Korea: silver, black, white. As you indicated, there is a far more extensive color palette available to us through the source plant in the United States. And I would say that as we enter the second year, or maybe even later on this year, we may be introducing new colors. So rest assured that it won't stay at 3, we'll be adding to it as time moves on.
Concerning the second portion of your question, the required volume for us to localize, there are two elements that we are considering here. The first element is sales in the local market. And to give you an idea, today we are selling around 4,000 to 5,000 Alphions per year, and we believe we can triple this volume in the Korean market with the Impala. But we don't make commitments on volume because we don't have the crystal ball. Second, there are also opportunities for us to export inside the GM international operations. I'm talking other countries like Middle East, Australia, and others. If those numbers become relevant that make a business case favorable, definitely we will consider this. In fact, this is one of the agreements we have made in our way to negotiation with our local union. So let's make this a success, and the localization will come pari-pari. Thank you for your question.
네, 다음 질문 받겠습니다. 질문하실 분 기자분들은 일어서 주세요. 그러면 마이크를 전달해 드리도록 하겠습니다. 네, 우리 기자분들 마이크 전달해 주세요.
예, 부산일보 박스코 기자입니다. 예. impala 가격 정책이 이제 미국 현지보다 저렴하게 책정된 부분은 알겠는데요. 이 부분이 앞으로 하반기에 미국의 금리 인상이라든지 환율의 변동성이 계속되면서 가격 압박 요인으로 작용할 수도 있다고 보는데 이 같은 한국 내에서의 저가 정책을 언제까지 유지할 수 있을지 입장을 알려주시죠.
The launch price that we're announcing today will continue into the rest of the year. So we don't see the FX having any impact on this vehicle. It's competitively priced, as indicated on a 2.5 liter. When you comparably equip it to its key competitor, it's actually below that price in the market, and we want to keep it that way. So prices we're announcing today will be here for the remainder of the model year.
네, 다음 질문 하실 기자분. 질문하실 기자분은 일어서 주세요. 잘 보일 수 있도록. 네, 저쪽으로 마이크 전달 부탁드립니다.
네, 오토디자이어 블로그의 최병영이라고 합니다. 최근 10년 동안 한국제에서 출시했던 중대형 또 대형급 차량들 생각해보면은 사실상 실적이 그렇게 좋지 않았던 게 사실이라고 생각하는데, 이팔라 같은 경우도 출시 전까지 한 1년 반 정도 상당히 충분히 고려를 하시고 출시를 계획한 것 같은데, 한국 시장에서 성공하기 위해서 가장 중요한 점, 그리고 한국 소비자들이 가장 중요하게 생각하는 점을 어떻게 생각하시는지 묻고 싶습니다.
I'll take that. If I understood the question correctly, the target buyer for this vehicle, as I mentioned in my remarks, is a buyer that is seeking to express himself through a stylishly dressed vehicle, immensely powerful, so they're looking for powerful vehicles and safe vehicles. We're looking for a target that wants to do all of that in one product. They want to find the safest vehicle in the segment. They want to express their individuality through the vehicle, and they certainly want a vehicle that will give them the level of performance. This vehicle brings everything together in one package, and we believe that it is going to be extremely successful. While we can't get into the details, we've only been in pre-contract for a few days, and what I will say is that the initial pre-contract response has by far exceeded our expectations. And as you appreciate the vehicle as we've presented it to you today, I think you can understand why. It brings everything together.
Perhaps I should add to that from a design perspective. In the past, and I think the vehicles you're talking about are the Statesman, the Veritas, and the Alpheon, which is in the market currently. If you think hard about the customer's appreciation of the vehicle, clearly one of the things they're looking for is style, and style that delivers the brand and the promise of the brand, which is Chevrolet here. I think in the past that we haven't done that integration as well, but with our portfolio now being strong Chevrolet portfolio, the Impala, which is a very strong flagship design and very, very expressive, is appropriate to its position in the marketplace. I think customers will see that now, that the showroom now has true integration and there's true commitment from the brand with this product. So I think to answer the question in some way from a design perspective, I think we perhaps had good vehicles that are high quality and executed well, but they haven't had the total integration with the brand, and therefore the showroom and customers see that.
네, 다음 질문 해줄 기자분은 일어서 주세요. 네, 이쪽으로 마이크 전달 부탁드립니다. 네, 일어서서 질문.
네, 안녕하세요. 오토타임즈 오하영 기자라고 하는데요. 질문 두 가지가 있는데요. 좀 가격을 공격적으로 측정하시다고 했는데, 국내 중대형 세븐틴 K7이나 아슬라 SM7 등이 모두 이 그랜저에 아직 뛰어넘지 못했는데, 이 그랜저와 비교해서는 좀 비싸다는 의견이 있어요. 이거에 대해서 좀 어떻게 생각하시는지. 또 하나는 이 연간 판매 목표 대수가 저는 1만 대로 알고 있는데, 사전 계약이 700대, 1000대 정도로 알고 있어요. 근데 이것도 내부적으로는 굉장히 뭐 성공적이다 이렇게 평가하신다고 했는데 이 연간 목표 대수가 일반인데 한 달에 700대 정도 팔아야 되는 거거든요. 이게 사전 계약 뭐 한 달 정도 되는데 이게 성공적이라고 뭐 보실 수 있는 건지.
Okay, let's start with the first part relative to how it can compete with Grandeur on price. As I indicated, the high volume vehicle, which will be a 2.5 liter LT, when you comparably equip it against the Grandeur, the pricing is actually better than the Grandeur. We feel very comfortable as we go from that point and move into the LTZ that the content in this vehicle, much of it which is unique in this segment, will command every price or every Korean won that we have between the LT and the LTZ. So we're very, very comfortable with our pricing. Which leads me to the second part of your question, which is, do you believe that the initial reaction will allow you to achieve your targets? While CEO Hosha did not give you the exact number that we're targeting, all I'll say at this point, because it's still very early, if the trends continue, we will surpass the targets that we set. The initial reaction with our television commercial, the teaser that we put out there, when we count the contracts that we have thus far, if this continues, we will exceed our expectations, which is very good news.
네, 전자신문 양정석 기자입니다. 이팔라 국내 생산에 관해서 좀 추가 질문을 드리겠는데요. 국내 생산이라고 하면 부품 국산화도 반드시 수반해야 되는 거고, 지금 준비한다고 해도 한 1, 2년 정도 시간이 소요될 거로 예상되는데, 그렇게 되면 사실 세대 변경을 고려하면 10세대 끝물에서 국내 생산이 가능한 거 아닌가 이렇게 전망이 되는데, 혹시 11세대를 염두에 두시고 국내 생산하실 계획이 있는지 질문드리겠습니다.
You have a very good question, but the answer starts from the other side. Our statement, our commitment is to make this product as successful. And sure, if you're going to localize, you're going to localize components as well. There is only one difference. This is already off the shelf. And we don't need to start from scratch. And we have inside the General Motors strategies that if tomorrow we decide that we have a sustainable volume that supports the localization, we can go pali-pali. I have no doubt on what I'm talking. I just cannot expand beyond this point. Thank you.
네, 다음 질문 받겠습니다. 네, 저쪽으로 이렇게 전달 부탁드립니다. 이루어져서 질문해 주시면 보겠습니다.
네, KBNC 박준혁 기자입니다. 전 두 가지 질문을 하겠습니다. 이팔라의 소음 진동을 개선을 했다고 하는데 어떤 부분으로 구체적으로 개선을 했는 건지 설명 좀 부탁드리고요. 네, 두 번째 질문은 보도자료상에 나와 있는데요. 프리미엄 렉 타입 전자식 차속 가능 파워 스티어링, 그리고 3.6 LTZ 모델에는 벨트 방식의 렉 타입 파워 스티어링 시스템이 적용되어 있다고 하는데 이 두 시스템의 차이를 잘 모르겠습니다. 설명 좀 부탁드리겠습니다.
Talking from a design perspective around the design, or the design of the vehicle and its focus on NMV. The interior obviously is very plush and very comfortable and has the right level of insulation. There's a greater integration of the body structure, which means a stiffer structure and therefore good control of NMV. And from an exterior design perspective, the vehicle is, although very proud at the front end, is incredibly aerodynamic. That's one of the reasons for the long tail. this aerodynamic performance also allows us to reduce